Be me. Dad needs to go to North Carolina for some reason. Me and Mom tag along. Get off the plane. Everything's fine, just a bit humid. Go hiking with Dad and Mom next day. Go hiking multiple times with family and friends over the next couple of days. 3 days pass. Wake up one morning, start sneezing. Can't stop sneezing. Dad's a doctor. Tells Mom to take me to a pharmacy and pick up some allergy meds. Mom takes me to pharmacy. We pick up some generic antihistamine. Still sneezing. Can't stop sneezing. Sneezed twice while making this post. What the fuck, Anons? I could have just got fit in the gym. Fuck nature. Did you see any animals while hiking? Dedicates his life to making Gotham City a safer place. It still remains one of the most crime-infested cities on Earth. 20 million new jobs, budget surplus of $230 billion, socially liberal, fiscally conservative, meme basically coined by him, founder of modern neoliberalism, was Reagan for the Democrats. Policy is still the norm today. Be me. Be shopping for vehicle. Weigh all of my options carefully. Forgo the seatbelt because I'm a safe driver. Forgo the airbags because I'm a careful driver. Forgo the steel cage because I'm a defensive driver. Forgo the 2 extra wheels and therefore stability because I'm an excellent driver. Forgo the vehicle that's easily seen by others on the road. Select the cageless, beltless, airbagless, less visible vehicle with half the wheels of a car but can go 3 times the speed of any speed limit in the country because I'm anything but reckless. It can split lanes because I'm a sensible driver, get clipped by a Corolla and lose my leg and half my skin to an accident that would have just been a dinged quarter panel. How can other drivers be so reckless? Lands his first role in a major film in over a decade, universally panned. Hiroshima tier box office bomb. Brutal. Live in Canada, supposedly the 3rd coldest actual country. It is 6 a.m., raining, yet already like 30 degrees out and humid as hell. Bro, should I move to Finland or something? This is bullshit.
It was a successful business, plenty of friends, knowledgeable, spends all day enjoying his hobby, but he wasted his life because he didn't put his dick in a wet hole. Or did the writers do him dirty like this? What's wrong with this guy's life?
Get girlfriend. She tattoos your name on her body. Leave to play League of Legends. Refuse to elaborate. Be 26. Be Halloween. Go to Costco to buy a shitload of delicious full-sized candy bars. Put delicious candy bars in a big bowl. Put bowl on the stairs next to my doorway where people outside can see it through my front door window. Do this so that I get to see the children's happy faces when they see that they've hit a gold mine. Computer room next to staircase so that trick-or-treaters don't have to wait very long to get prizes. B on B lurking for lulz. Ding dong. Oh yes, .jpg. Walk over to the door. Open the door. 3 small children scream, "Trick or treat!" Their eyes are all pinned on my bowl full of delicious candy bars. Say, "Oh boy, I've got something awesome for all of you." Pull 3 toothbrushes out of my pocket, drop 1 in each bag, walk over to candy bars, grab Milky Way, unwrap and eat Milky Way as I shut the door on the children. Look out window. Parents glaring. Children with feels walking away with heads down. Smile as I continue chewing. Go back on B. Happy Halloween. Be Disney World cast member. Not pretty enough to be a face character, spend most of my summer getting heat stroke in a piglet costume or doing wardrobe for the princesses. The fucking princesses. Bunch of vapid cheerleaders and crazy Christian types who love the attention. God, I want to be them. Especially the freckly redhead who plays Rapunzel. But I'm tall and skinny, so I'm stuck brushing wigs and hemming dresses. Miserable doesn't cut it, but one day I'll get my chance. TV Show Week is announced. The park will be promoting Disney shows new and old for Disney+. Already missed the sign-up for Wendy Corduroy. Freckles got it. Last spots are Webby, Gadget, and a face roll for Cassandra. Read the dossier. Strong, independent, loyal, no-nonsense female warrior. 2 costumes, Kingdom armor and Moonstone armor. Fuck yes, I'm gonna watch this show so I can get into the role of a badass. Oh, .jpg. Well, the costumes are dope and I get to glare at people. Day shift, wearing the armor and black wig. Got the scowl down pat. Almost totally ignored. 1 or 2 kids think I'm Prince Philip or Kristen Stewart Snow White. Come on now. Night shift rolls around, so I switch costume. Armor is a padded morph suit with foam spikes. Wig is white nylon with blue LEDs. Look like David Bowie Gozer. If this doesn't attract attention, I don't know what will. It attracted attention all right. Bunch of weebs thought I was Aqua. The other weebs thought I was Ray. Repeat for 1 week. Park closes Friday and I head back to wardrobe and change, wash the shame off. Wendy, Rapunzel, Freckles, comes over. She says I did really good for my first week. Says my costume is really cute and she's a big fan of the character. Blush.jpg. She's really close. I could count her freckles. You knew who I was supposed to be? She giggles. Of course I did. Scott Pilgrim is my boyfriend's favorite movie. My face when I burned down the park. Height, 5'8". Wait, 5'7". Chin slider. What if I move it all the way to the left? Lol, let's keep it at that. Traits, mild autism, below average penis. Oh, make him go bald in his 20s. Save file anon. The dolphin pill. Take it. Dolphins are capable of manipulating their vaginal muscles in order to provide maximum pleasure. Women cannot. Dolphins secrete a substance that allows you to feel like you are endlessly ejaculating while inside them. Women cannot. Dolphins are more than capable of forming long-lasting, intimate relationships with humans and have done so. Dolphin can get depressed like people if you form a relationship with them and leave. Dolphins won't leave you for another man with more money. If you are the submissive type, dolphins can be far more aggressive than some 5'6" bitch who won't scare anybody. Dolphins can give up easily or be incredibly determined. You can ride a dolphin through the ocean. You can ride a dolphin inside the ocean. No introduction. Doesn't even say anything. Just start sword fighting. Early modern warfare was just the peak aesthetic. Heavily armored cavalry, sometimes with guns. Light cavalry, always with guns. Massed infantry formations. Artillery, both small and large. Melee still being useful and frequent. Large sieges. What's not to like? What's not to like? Being a part of it and dying of dysentery. I ended the game today over that guy. Tell players I want a serious game. Couple sessions in, folks seem okay. Have them meet the king. Players are talking about how they should be nice to the king. That guy hides a chuckle. Says it's nothing. Introduce king. The guy screams, I twerk on the king's lap. Couple awkward chuckles. Some players look at me. The guy goes, what? I'm doing something nice for the king. He should love it. Tell players I refuse to GM until the guy is booted. That guy insists it was just a joke. I'm being rude. Pack up my stuff. Walk away. I don't know how things will go, but let's have a that guy thread. That stupid fuck who ruins and shits on a game just for his own dopamine rush. So, how does the bomb work? Oppenheimer folds paper in half, punches pencil through it. In English, Doc.
The bombs work by harnessing the forces that hold the nucleus of an atom together, by using the energy released when the particles of the nucleus are either split or merged. Basically, big explosion.
Now you're speaking my language. Modern humans first developed around 300,000 years ago. Humans are estimated to have reached every continent except Antarctica 60,000 years ago. It took us 240,000 years to walk everywhere we could go without boats. After nearly 250,000 years of discovering what our planet has and finally reaching every corner of it, it will take us another 48,000 years to learn that seeds make plants. Fast forward another 7,000 fucking years and we finally collectively made like 4 civilizations, and in another several millennia, a couple more will pop up. Fast forward 5,000 more years, the 20th century, and we've gone from horse wagons to 7,000 mile per hour jets within a human lifetime. Taking this at face value, why has humanity developed exponentially? Is it literally just us deciding to spend more time making new stuff? In my opinion, there had to be some sort of massive civilizations that are lost to time. There's no way we spend so long doing so little. It's unbelievable. Trying to lose some weight a while ago because I was obese. Get my coworker to help me. I'm poor in my country, so my work friend helps me and suggests it's cheap to get frozen vegetables, pea and carrots, etc. for my diet. A few days later on at work, and he asks how it's going. I tell him, yes, it's going quite good, but the frozen vegetable has a bit of a crunch. No, Anon, you're supposed to cook it. I did not know to cook the frozen vegetable, so I was eating it just frozen. Everybody laughing in the office. I was never so embarrassed. Play game. Stuck in a part, so look up guide. Guide says do the same shit I tried the first time. Now it works. Apparently, video game guides are my mom now. You get a call. HBO executives pull up to your home in a black limousine and force you into the back seat. George R.R. Martin is sitting next to you with manuscripts of The Winds of Winter and A Dream of Spring. George tells you that because of how shit Game of Thrones ended, he was inspired to write so that this ending would look better in comparison. However, now that the outrage has died down, he's no longer confident enough to finish the series. They need you to give House of the Dragons the single shittiest ending in order to cause enough outrage to inspire George R.R. Martin to finish the last book. They saw your theories online and knew that you were the perfect one to go to. What do? Go to Germany. Guy asks me for a cigarette. Here you go, pal. Jokingly say, now you have to buy me a beer. He tells me no, they are not equivalent in price. Be me, 13, playing Go Fish with my cerebral palsy cousin and younger brother. Uncle, dad of cousin, walks in the middle of a match and accuses my brother and I of cheating using signals, scatters the cards across the room and storms off. Tell my mom about it later and she says my brother and I would cheat if we could. Ask how the hell you're supposed to cheat in a 3-player game with one winner and don't get an answer. To this day, I still have no clue how using signals to cheat at Go Fish would even work or why someone would do it. Spends $42 billion on freedom of speech. Make sure it hardly ever works. Greedfall. Door swings open with great confidence. Who the fuck are you and what are you doing here? Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation. It's you? Please solve our problem and we'll give you what you want. Arrive at location. Who the fuck are you? Get out of here. Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation. Piss off, you uppity noble. Fighting ensues. Return to quest giver. Thank you, Desardet. We're very thankful to have met you. If you need help with anything else, please ask. Every quest line. It's excellent Eurojank. No other game has the player be a mid-high noble, and it actually feels like that. A good portion of the peaceful resolutions are either yelling diplomatic immunity or don't you know who I am. Wouldn't touch that part of the game for anything. Harkonnens could be here, he thought. I've never been on this planet before. There could be Harkonnens anywhere. The hot Arrakis breeze felt good against his still suit. I hate Harkonnens, he thought. Hans Zimmer's soundtrack reverberated through his urine pouches, calming him down even as the spice blew through his lungs, washing away his merited fear of Harkonnens until the mind killer was gone and only he remained. Within Orni, you can go anywhere you want, he thought to himself, out loud. Here's how normal people think of procreation. Hey, my lovely wife, let's make a family. Okay, honey, we will all be happy. Here's how antinatalists think. The only thing that matters is prevention of suffering. Family doesn't matter. Humankind doesn't matter. The only value that matters is preventing future suffering, even if it means everything we ever valued ceases to exist. Wanting to make a family is evil because we need to prevent suffering for the benefit of the unborn who can't feel the benefit of us suffering by being alone for our lives and watching humanity going extinct. Most guns per capita in the world. States with open carry gun laws. Most public shooting incidents in the world. 0 medals. How? Nuclear bad, oil bad, coal bad, wind propeller kills birds, wave paddles kill fish, dam unemploys the beaver, lithium production poisonous, solar farm destroys environment. How the fuck do we energy? The character becomes invisible. The first thing he tries to do is to rape women. I'm tired of this shit. Be Japan. Tons of child care and parenthood programs and benefits, tosses money at parents, allows immigrants to flood, barely budging the birth rate, has a lustful population with traditional family values. How the fuck are they having problems? No microtransactions, endless replayability, extremely memorable cast of characters, iconic enemies, great soundtrack and sound design, fantastic voice acting, astounding set of maps, great mod support, tons of in-game mods and mutations to add variability, genius PvP design, cheap and very well optimized. Stable player base even after 14 years, 30k every day. Is Left 4 Dead 2 really the perfect game? Did Valve really find the way to make the best game ever and ended up discontinuing it? Be employee at good gaming company. Work for 5 years designing different sized cups and dirt particles. Game is a mega hit. Shareholders and owners split the profits amongst themselves. Only thing you get is more work on the sequel. Guys, why should game devs put any soul into their work if they aren't going to reap any benefits? Makes sense to do the bare minimum and chill in a nice expensive office. Be me, a lowly worm-like greasehead of a man. Be looking at animal fights on YouTube. Watch a group of lions rip each other apart. Observe the ferocity, the clarity these beasts possessed. Begin growing my hair out in a circular mane. Practice staring with a blank yet murderous open-mouthed expression into the mirror like how lions look at their prey. Start running every day and doing box jumps in my backyard. Grow out my nails. Have so much confidence now, what the fuck? Start staying up late and going for walks in the woods. At first I used a flashlight, but over time my night vision has improved and I don't need it anymore. Feels like I'm patrolling my territory. Start spending more and more time in the woods with my shirt off. I planted a bunch of gallons of water in various spots in the forest so I don't have to carry water on me. Can roam around the woods the entire night now, but get hungry as fuck. Start tracking squirrels and birds by listening to the rustling of leaves they pass through. One night, see the moonlight bouncing off a pair of squirrel eyes. My face when he's just sitting there eating a nut. Jump on him and eat him raw while his body twitches. Tastes absolutely awful. Have to swallow every bit twice because I keep coughing on the fur. Have absolutely heinous diarrhea for 4 days after. Think about going to the hospital but decide just to deal with it because lions don't have doctors. Start hunting again soon after. Catch more squirrels and even a bird. Get sick again a few times but not as bad as before. Feel sense of accomplishment and a connection with the earth. Why haven't y'all lion maxed yet? Be me. Get really into poker. Get cocky. Go to Vegas. Think I'm going to win a fuck ton. Bet all of my money. I lose. Oh fuck.jpg. Can't pay for trip back to home state. Am currently in a Denny's. What do, Anons? Realistically speaking, after Mexico invades and subjugates Spain, what kind of levies could we enact on their land? Maybe a 20% sales tax, 30% tax on all profits, and 50% tax on inheritances, plus a 5% property tax because we're generous? You don't even control most of your own territory. Knock up college GF. She has a baby. Graduates. She moves across ocean for job. Starts fucking her white boss. Tells you that you can't visit your son. In a rage, you leap into the road, instantly hit by a car. She flies back to see you in hospital. Says she'll pay your medical bills implicitly in exchange for you not contesting her boss marrying her and adopting your son. Never see son for 9 years. She's hopping from job to job around the world, fucking Chad boss. She gets sick. Dies. Chad dumps what was his son in your lap so he can score another light-skinned queen. As you're flying back home, plane gets sucked into alternate dimension. This guy got completely destroyed. Sits down next to a black woman at a bus stop, shoves chocolate in his mouth, immediately tells her he's named after a famous member of the KKK. This is the most realistic bus stop interaction in cinema. Fallout show releases. Incessant Twitter whining. New Vegas itself has been altered and changed. God is good. NCR stays losing. Another great wasteland victory. Kills people. Moves to America to start a new life. Starts killing people again not even 24 hours later. Constantly talks about how capitalism is evil and forces people to resort to crime. Despite living in America only for a couple of days and never even trying to get a job. Uninstalled.
Noah, I want to play a game. The rules are simple. In front of you lies a forest of timber. You have 40 days to build an ark and fill it with 2 of each animal of each species. Yes, including all 500,000 types of beetles. In 40 days I will flood the world. Live or die, Noah. The choice is yours. Yes, if I survived.
Normal high-int damnation. Absolute fucking shit show. Everyone fucking dies. Multiple times a single lad needs to pick up all the others. Long as fuck game. More fun than any Auric Giga-aware, never endanger sweaty team. Absolute unfiltered kino. I had a strange dream last night. In restaurant. Notice Billie Eilish is sitting a few tables away. Approach her. Say I'm a big fan. She responds with donkey noises. Suddenly Hercule Poirot comes in. Tells me Billie Eilish was just a persona all along. Exposes Eilish, who is a donkey with a wig and a coat. She is literally a fat ass.jpg. Poirot also says I'm arrested because he found my lolly collection. Then I woke up before I could have called bullshit, since I only have Shota hentai. A C-list actor's career flopped, so now I have to pay $1,000 to set foot in an ambulance. Any other examples like this?
Landing on DRG mission. Corlock on a ledge where it'll toss a bunch of seedlings down through 2 layers of terrain, plus 2 infectors, a barrager, and a bunch of other shit. Keep struggling through this starting room to be able to do the Cursite grinder sitting right there. Shit is going sideways due to lethal enemies. 2 bulks and an oppressor spawn. No ammo. All right.
Be me. First campaign I've ever run. Tell everyone since I'm new I'd prefer if everyone stuck to what was in the PHB. That guy needs to have a Kenku. Don't care.jpg. First session goes well. That guy mentions he's asexual. Casually describes the hyper-kinky sex he had with his ex. Whips, chains, the like. Fast forward session 2. You find a note that has a drawing of a crest. Autistic screech.exe. I can memorize it. I can memorize everything. Then I can remake it. Calmly explain that he has a photographic recall, but he'd still need a forgery kit to remake the crest. pouts that he can't remake literally everything he sees Mega Autism style with just his fingers and spit. Fast forward in session 2, finds the prince with the crest, kicks him out of spite and butt-fucks him out of the window to distract guards. Very asexual.png. Has to use is mimicry to mimic his voice. This reminds me of that one time my ex and he was booted from the game and my group has never been happier.